probably have checked that before. Nope. Okay. Close. 1 second. Okay, should be better now-ish, kind of, sort of. There'll just be a wind tunnel effect for the one person that goes back and watches the VOD. Yeah, Helmet, talking about you. Anyhow, quick roll call to make sure that we are actually present. Let's start with Kotark, Sarah,
No.
Union,
I'm Union.
Arson,
Marson.
Tempest.
You are
I'm here.
All right, so good evening and welcome everyone. I do apologize for the delay, but you know, thanks, and stuff. Mostly thanks. But unfortunately, we at the moment do not have a Joe. If he pops in, great. If not, internet Bigfoot got him, basically. Um, so where we last left off was a rather intense chase throughout the city of Rheindorf, in a split fashion between Joe, Grannydorf, and the orc shaman Thorg. Heading to the Church of Lathandar here within Rheindorf, while Union and Sarah broke away from the shelter that the party had taken up to secure a handful of uh, locals and civilians in order to better protect them and totally not traumatize them by putting them under the same roof as the murder of their daughter. Squint. Um, in a daring press through a horde of the patrolling creatures, zombies, skeletons, and the like. I don't know, Ridra. That seems really, really mean. Whenever you get out of that ring, you better take care of that person. Deal with them. Um, Sarah and Union managed to fight back to back, securing the safety of a halfling family. This is actually where we are going to zoom the scene in the immediacy as the adrenaline is bleeding out. You've already checked your arms to note that they are severely inflamed, I guess would be the appropriate word for it. That blue fire running the full trail of your veins up to your shoulder and starting to work its way past the clavicle for the two of you. And it was brought to my attention that a certain someone else also was present and participated technically in this fight. Yuto is a very bright scarf right now. He, the bestest boy, mean with the best intentions, is yeah, he's doing all right. But there around you are the corpses of your victims, unfortunately, and you can see in the darker recesses of the room, where the family was poking out their, looking through the window. They have fallen back deeper into the room and are just kind of watching the two of you.
Yeah, what about Duncan?
Duncan had retreated because
So,
I thought Yuta retreated too, technically.
Kotark is typing. I may be corrected, but Kotark was, or Yuto was there. Yeah.
Oh, that monkey got punted.
Yeah. Was being football carried and then wasn't.
so how far away from the original house are we?
Um, quick mindset would put you anywhere between, because you had actually been doubling back towards the house, so probably 4.5 blocks, which you could probably cut down via going through alleys.
So I don't know if we should leave this family here, but I don't know if it's safe to take them with us.
Could we try and get them back to the other safe house with the other survivors?
That's what I mean. It's a little bit away, but
I think we should try.
I mean, we did just take out, what, 3 patrols? So should be a little safer on the roads.
Yes.
You can hear the
Alright.
door crack open, and you see the little cherub face of a small halfling child. Psst. Mister,
Yes?
are you
Yes.
are you okay?
Yeah. Do you have any holy symbols on you? Anyone in the house?
The small child is perplexed.
Can we speak to your parents?
Uh, are there any more?
Not at the moment.
She cracks the door
We
open,
got rid of them.
opens the door for you to be able to go in.
Okay, trying to cover myself as best I can with the cloak. Then, gonna step in.
Union will Sarah in.
The small child, the little girl, is hot on your tail, like with this sort of bubbly energy. You can tell she wants to ask like probably a million questions, but probably was reprimanded only recently. You think maybe this was the one that was poking her face in the like up against the window and watching the fight when she shouldn't have been. Um, and as the door is closed behind you, your eyes adjust to what seems to be a little bit of candlelight issuing throughout the one-story house. And there's a number of people here, most of which like tucked into corners. It seems to be various families sort of isolating amongst themselves. Um, but Sarah, your pinky is soon grabbed, and the small child drags you into the room that you believe to be attached to where that window was.
I'll follow.
Mama, Papa, the heroes are here! The heroes are here!
Union swells up.
As you follow behind Union, the two of you are getting. It's probably not as an endearing set of looks as you know. I mean, Sarah's trying to hide her arm, but at this point, the glow is just so intense that they notice. Okay. But as you step into the room, you see that there is a probably middle-aged halfling in the midst of talking with a human and a dwarf, clearly trying to organize things. Okay, if we only have one more day of supplies in this house, we I guess we go and hit Blizzard's. It's what? It's only 3 blocks. We just I can make that run. It'll be fine. Get some food there. Double back. Papa. Oh, um, we'll figure it out. Just
I'm sorry to interrupt.
hello there. You are
Sarah, and this is Union.
uh,
I'm Union.
Oswald. Pleasure. I'd shake your hands, but he stares intently at the fire.
Just gonna let that one go. We have a group of adventurers about 4 blocks away. I don't know if you want to try and come with us there. It'd be a little safer at the very least.
We have established something of a safe house with other survivors.
Safe house. Wait, you found more?
Yes.
About 5 more?
Yes.
He started counting on one, the fingers of one hand. Okay.
Or maybe we can have everyone meet up here.
We've managed to secure most of the building. Bernard over there points at the door. It's a damn good carpenter, and he's managed to set up boardings for most of the doors and windows. But
Really need to make sure people aren't by the windows. The mob that we just took care of. We're trying to break in here.
He is glaring at his children, who are just doing the do 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 do. Wasn't us. Totally wasn't us. Yes. Really need to stay away from the windows.
What do you think? You think it's safer here, or
I mean, that was quite a ruckus you made out there. We don't really have any supplies to take on more. It was, we were just discussing that. We're terribly low on food. Wasn't exactly expecting to have to go on lockdown.
I So how large is this building in relation to where Arson, Kotark, and Tempest and then
The building
others
y'all are
are?
in and this one are actually about the same size. It's a one-story, like very like small family house. Um, Most of the people are hiding out in the living room. The windows and such in this room, other than the one, you can actually see there is a it looks to be just a large, not quite plywood, but a sheet of wood that is to be raised in front of that window that maybe just hadn't been done yet. But otherwise, the rest of them are boarded quite heavily. Um, but it is by no means sizable.
I would suggest we attempt to escort these people back to where the others are.
do we think we have more supplies over there?
Well, I don't think it makes sense to bring people here when supplies are running low.
Well, I've got 20 odd souls here. We'd have to move. Some of them old, few of them injured. Larry lost his
Oh,
leg.
I did
Stopped the
not
bleeding
realize
best we
there was
could.
such a crowd.
Yeah, they're kind of piled on in there. Few,
Well,
few in the kitchen.
perhaps one of look at Sarah. Perhaps one of us can hold this position, and the other goes and tries and retrieves our companions and the other survivors.
I just look at Yuto.
Right. Yuto is the thing.
Yuto, can you get Kotark?
It makes the cutest flying snake face ever.
Oh, I'm sure you can, buddy. You needn't begin to like pet him with a thumb.
I don't remember if Kotark can see through Yuto or not.
Was it, do you have the extended one or just the 100 feet, Kotark?
Yes.
The base? So, out of range. But, after you say the name a few times, it starts like nose booping at the door.
I open the door.
Yuto flies off. You hope in the right direction.
I really do.
Kotark, if you'd be so kind, give me a intelligence check for our precious boy.
Old familiars have like a built-in GPS,
They do.
so to turn it on though.
This is more how long it takes to turn on. Also, Emmy says hello. Yeah, they're easy enough. You look through the window as the dwarf is in the middle of trying to get uh, the wood in place, and see with that sort of comfort in your heart that, oh, thank God, the flaming flying snake is going in the right direction.
That's good. Hopefully he can make it back. Because we do still need to find Joe.
More of you running about?
several companions.
This one has a bear.
Oh, we ain't seen any bears.
I hope the bear is okay.
Probably just left it out of town or something. It is a little conspicuous.
Well, so is Joseph.
That's fair. When I look outside, do I see the monkey at all?
Give me a reception check.
Oh, I didn't mean to advantage.
Which one's which? Let's see
It's a
here.
19.
Okay. You actually do see Duncan. He is doing the little wings are flapping. His poor, emaciated form is doing the hand on the eyebrows, looking around, trying to, and he's making his way to that pile of bodies.
Do you think you can, never mind.
What is it? What do you see?
Well, the monkey's almost here, but we'll wait till the others get here. I can't leave you alone here.
I will attempt to get the monkey's attention.
It is outside of the house.
Alright, I will open the door and wave at Duncan.
All right, Duncan. Let's see how you do. He rolled a 1.
The zombie just turns the corner and chomps its
I
head.
was like, it's the chase scene all over again. Just smacked right in.
Oh no.
You're over there, waving at him, trying to be inconspicuous, and he's struggle bus trying to push zombie bodies off each other, not making any progress. Clearly trying to find you guys in this mess.
The monkey believes we are deceased.
I'll just stick my head out and just be like, monkey.
Comes slowly flapping over. The small child is pushed up against you to see monkey. Where's the monkey? And this sudden, obviously, the child expected adorable monkey. What the child got was Duncan, the emaciated flying monkey.
I will hand Duncan a ration because he has to sit here and wait a minute.
You're fairly sure he just cried.
A sad cry?
You're not sure. Emotions are hard for the flying monkey, but there's this long stare at this ration.
I'm gonna pull him inside while we wait on the others to get here. Or send a message or something.
It is not long before I'd assume Kotark's still keeping watch there by the window while Arson and Tempest deal with, keeping things from boiling over.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was quite a steamy pun.
Badooch.
But you hear
It took me way too long to understand that. I'm sitting here like, a steamy pun. What?
I get it.
Oh.
you can hear the little snoot booping against the window, trying to get your attention, Kotark. And you look and you see your precious boy.
Glowing like a blue sun.
I mean, like a really bad New York neon sign. Okay. He just curls up around your arm and just he seems to be trying to tug at you, and then just man, It was kind of cozy. Just snuggles up.
So just a light tug towards the door, and that was it.
Yeah, like he kind of remembered what he was doing, and he's like, no, I'm safe now. Fuck this. He just curled up.
Did we lose? Oh,
Foxy.
Tempest.
Da-da, da-da. Any response? She's still on Discord.
Oh, yeah.
No, okay.
Well, I did see that one patrol like run off in the general direction of Sarah and Union, so I could probably assume that they're wanting us to go.
Question is,
Welcome back.
I do have to go. Boyfriend's having an emergency and I need to be there for him, so I do apologize.
Not completely understandable. Or send our regards.
Will do. Bye, guys. Sorry.
Bye.
Hi.
I'll make sure Tempest doesn't die.
Thank you.
You can't guarantee that.
Tempest runs out of the city.
Exactly. How'd you know my backup plan?
Right into a Tarrasque.
Right into the Tarrasque. Yeah.
You see, the trash just not cool. Okay, well, I do have a spell slot that I could use for sending to see if they want us to come join them.
The better question is whether I should just go or if we should try and bring the others as we graduate.
That's why sending may be the best idea.
Find expending the resource.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I will. I will attempt to cast sending to Sarah.
I see it.
What'd you say?
Well, it's not rolling, so. Double digits. Oh, there it is.
Okay. God, you're gonna wish you had that later.
Yeah. To Sarah, I will ask. Kotark is. Yuto is back. My brain's working 100% here, guys. Would you like everybody to come to you?
Sending lets me reply.
Yes.
You can reply.
25 words.
Yes.
Yes, we found a larger group of civilians. So just bring everyone here. It's a safer spot.
You can't hear that, but you know.
I mean, I could.
No. Well, you could. I can't. But I will say, I will then turn to Kotark. They've found a better spot, and they want all of us to head that way.
Guess just keep your fingers crossed there's no stray patrols.
Well, I would hope between the three of us we would be able to.
I'd rather not have to fight any.
I would too, but you never know. But yeah, I will. Okay, which one of us is gonna get the noble woman? Which one of us is gonna get the family?
They're in the same room.
Oh, they're all in the bedroom?
Yeah. Makes it sound like such a chore.
What
By all
family
means.
hates us?
And the other's Susan.
Yeah. I will. Then, Kotark, would you like to, or would you prefer I did?
By all means, deal with the diva.
Okay. I am wise. I am calm.
Tempest is just staring.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I will head to the bedroom.
Ugh.
I will open the door and address the followers. We have found a place in the city that is safer. If you would like to come with us, you may. We will try our best to protect you.
Ha. Protect us, huh? Your friend protected us before.
She did what she had to. Would you preferred to have seen your daughter like one of the shambling horde?
Spits at your shoes.
Like I said, the choice is yours. But we will be leaving as soon as we can.
Well, hopefully they have a spot of tea. I'm quite parched.
Quite.
He blinks confused.
I will head out of the room and say, look at Kotark and Tempest. Could have been worse.
Beware of the cheese knife.
Today, the spit laid on my shoe.
No, sit at your shoe.
Okay. Well, if it did, I was going to press it away. I say I give them 3 minutes. Sound fair, Kotark? / Tempest?
I don't see why we don't just drag him off and get it over with. It's my best foxy voice.
I mean, if we wait, then a patrol could come by.
Fair. Yeah, let's just get going then. I will poke my head back into the bedroom. We're leaving. And I will.
Kotor, as you're like making your way out, you know, kind of looks at me like, do we really gotta go out there again? It's really scary out there.
I actually don't have a snark for the precious boy.
There's an angry monkey out there.
And you're better than that monkey.
Okay, so who is coming with us? Doesn't look like.
Susan is right on your tail.
Uh,
You're almost out of view of the house when you can hear the grumbling. Come on, keep up. Don't think this means I forgive you. She'll pay. She'll pay for her murders.
I'll just nod and hope you don't lead us the right way.
Meanwhile, Duncan is just shoveling food down at an unhealthy rate. Just so happy to have food.
I gave him a full day's worth of rations. He's not getting any more. He's not even my monkey. I just kind of feel bad for him.
Joe's not here to stop you either.
He's gonna be mad when he learns.
What do you mean you fed him? I was gonna expect it all the time. Anyhow, it takes like Sarah, so it's been probably 10-15 minutes before or since the response was sent out from your side. The window was boarded properly with just enough of a slit to act as a like peek hole. As the three of you, Tempest, Arson, and Kotark, stumble upon a massacre, bodies strewn across the street.
Somebody was busy.
Those
I
two
have a
did a
feeling.
good job being stealthy.
What was that, Cat?
Those two did a good job being stealthy.
I had a feeling this was how that would go. I will go and knock on the door.
Which door?
Oh, crap. I will look for any signs of inhabitants.
Sarah, Union. I said you two can see them; they can't see you.
I will open the door.
Wait, they don't know the password.
Shut up, and I'll wave him in.
I will lead us all in.
All right, so me and Union need to take off to go find Joe. This is his monkey, and
That electric spark between him and Yuto.
Wait, should maybe not all of us go?
I mean we could.
If I may interject, but a moment. Glad to see your friends here, and oh, it's you. His eyes on Susan. Ah, wonderful. I know you have some tea for me. God's help me. Please.
And mouth and I'm sorry to him.
Please, God's help me. Absolutely. We'll have a pot on in just about tomorrow. Find a seat. You adventure a lot. As I was trying to tell your friends here, when we got space, we ain't got much to fill the bellies with. At this point, we're running on extra thinned out broth with a hint of extra water. Some of it actually drinkable.
If this will help, I will hand him 7 of my rations.
The GM stares as plot hook is destroyed, but he accepts your rations.
GM it. Arson is following his deity, damn it.
This will definitely help.
But
so
I am sure more is always helpful.
Now told 24 souls plus yourselves. I mean, this will help get some of us through the day, especially after we thin it out.
I'll give him another 5. Just to add on.
Well, there's the general store, just not too far. One of two things is going to happen. You might shatter the world. I mean, we've don't want to call it looting. I made sure to leave gold with the last one, but it would also tell us if there's any more survivors running about. If anyone else is sorted themselves out. Definitely make us a whole lot more stable. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate the 12 rations for twice as many people. I truly do. It's an immense amount of help.
Yeah.
But I can show you the way. It's a quick trip. You've already proven you're pretty handy with those. At least these two have. And don't know about the three of y'all. Tempest is like what you about to say? But and hell, as adventurers, I'm willing to pay for your services, a quick escort, so to speak. I'll deal with the paperwork later.
Pay won't be necessary. Thank you, though.
Now, pay is not needed.
There's certainly
Alright.
more important things right now.
Yes.
Yes, we should. We will
Yeah, we
help
will.
you, but then we must turn our eyes to more pressing concerns. He sort of glances at Sarah.
I mean, I hate to tell you, but I don't think the chapel's doing weddings right now.
Are you trying to get me killed, man?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if that was more of an insult or less of one.
oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, the trust meter goes back down.
No, it didn't move.
that was a different meter.
Yeah. That was the punch in the face meter. And it
I
went
figure
up.
that's just always right on that line.
What?
And he
Anyway.
wasn't insulting Sarah.
Yeah, but I mean, personal issues aside, see where I got that. This. Malks, where'd you take my blocks? You see this adorable little halfling lad, probably 5 years old, come running in with a armful of wooden blocks. I told you these are important. I was just playing with the others. I get it, lad. I get it. Not with these for now. Okay, just for now. Right. Look, there's go introduce yourself to the new kids. No molasses over there. Okay. Just zips off.
So yeah, I say we quickly try and hit the general store,
And
see
then
what we can get, and then find Joe.
All right. Kind of very quickly uses the blocks. You guess to make this sort of bird's eye map. Shifts a few here and there because he's like trying from memory, and eventually just throws those 2 blocks away altogether. All right. So this should be us here. I figure Bernard opens up the back door for us and closes it back up before my fool daughter goes watching the world again. Should be 2 houses this way and 5 houses that way.
Is there a sign on the door?
I think it's like looks like a satchel or something.
Okay.
But I mean, we shouldn't take no more than a few minutes to get there. Take a couple sacks with us and scoop up what we need.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
make sure they're sorted out, and then they can lock up while we go pick up Joe.
Sounds
Figure
like
out
a plan.
what we're doing. Because he seems to have a plan, and I certainly don't.
Well,
Or at the very least, he has an idea.
well, if this fella's got a plan, Lord Snow, I want to hear it.
Yeah, so would I.
All right. So just give Bernard. Go ahead and start knocking them nails out. I know. Just we're getting some food. There you go. You want to motivate a fat dwarf? Just tell him you're getting some food. It's watered down now. Just get away from me. Go. Blah. My soda is ruined. But he starts going through his cabinets and is pulling out sacks from underneath. You have this brief moment that the time it takes for them to open up that back door to converse amongst yourselves.
We should help these people, but we should also find Joseph soon.
We'll just hit this store, get them food, and we'll be good to go.
That sounds like the best plan.
I hope it is that easy.
I mean, we killed, 3 patrols? We at least thinned it out. Should be at least safer.
Is it safer?
I don't know.
At the very least, there's less of them.
I mean, Sarah and Union are both glowing like beacons now. Who's to say how long they have?
Don't know, but we have to do what we can.
Of course.
But how long before the 2 of them are a threat to us?
I don't know, Kotark. We will deal with that when we get there.
I'm just saying, the more we dawdle, the more likely things get worse for us.
We cannot leave these people to starve, Kotar.
They've been handling themselves fine so far.
And if they encounter a patrol while trying to...
It's fine. They said it'll just be a couple minutes for us to get there. In and out. We'll be right back.
Yes.
And then we'll get moving. I don't want to be the reason more of them die.
Sarah, you can just feel the daggers in your back.
I'm ignoring it.
You know from who.
I'm not doing a good job ignoring it, but I'm ignoring it.
That kind of like, foot fidget, wiggle kind of thing.
Yeah.
You could hear a loud grunt and the heavy shifting of wood. Alright, then Oaf should have managed. Let's get going then, huh?
Yep.
And between you and me, if you see any tea, fucking leave it.
Alright.
Of all the people bringing to my house. Alright, let's get going.
I'll follow up, but I'm staying close to Kotek.
Arson, Tempest, go. I will take the rear.
Okay.
The god of the mountain yoinks Union out from behind y'all.
Blech.
Deja vu.
You thought I was done with you.
No, hurt me.
Guys, quick, find a nearby tree. He's got to be there.
There's no tree.
It
when
was the angry gnome in disguise.
oh god, could you
I
imagine?
followed you.
Could you imagine that character having shape shifting? Ah, I'm not that evil.
We just give him ideas.
Haha.
You act like he needs our ideas.
But sure enough, as you guys wind your way through the alleys, there is only a brief hiccup as the halfling is doing a good job of keeping his bearings. Um, pokes out his head around what should be the last corner. Is all right. So it's that green painted up one just over there. I don't see anything.
I'll take a look, a closer look with like my perception.
I could send you to get up. It's high view.
Both of those are good ideas.
Okay. Yuto, under command, zips into the air, starts looking around.
My perception.
Yeah, and look, I'm assuming you're looking through his eyes. I'm sure you trust him, but
Yeah.
doesn't see anything amiss. He does note that like, you can through him see off in a distance, blocks away, what looks to be another patrol. That just massive blue light. And you do even catch what looks to be a temple-like building, just northwest of your current position. And I have yet to see the perception roll from Mr. Arshin. It's double digits.
Yep.
Okay.
18.
There's an instinctual need, Arson, to pull the halfling back, as what catches your eye isn't a moving body or any of that nature, but your eyes catch what looks to be on the ground footprints forming and freezing over, walking up and down the road.
I'll whisper, "There's somebody here."
You see nothing where the footprints are appearing, as a note,
Okay, but I see the footprints.
of some creature.
I will point towards footprints.
You all, with his guidance, are able to see it.
What is that thing?
Great. Wonderful.
What what's the holdup? The store's right there.
I will point him to the footprints.
He rolled a 1 on his perception check.
How close are they?
You just see these, looks to be 3 clawed footprints that like form as if something is stepping in that spot and then slowly fades away a few seconds later as the trail works its way up and down the road.
How far from the store does it seem to get?
How patiently do you wait?
A minute?
Over the course of a minute, you're pretty sure it gets almost all the way to the end of that block, which would be about 6 houses. It's a pretty long strip of road here.
I don't suppose I can still tell which way it's going at that point.
Once it hits there, it's you're barely catching just that crackle of ice on the stone.
Okay. Does it seem to be getting louder or softer?
At the end of the minute, it has definitely moved away from you.
Okay, I'll say, let's go. carefully.
So,
Indeed.
group stealth check.
Oh, jeez.
Mine. Tempest. I believe in you, Sarah.
I'm just double checking to see if I need disadvantage. I don't. Okay. Oh,
No, you're right. You don't need disadvantage.
I blame half my body being numb.
I'll do one for the. Oh boy,
Or I guess my right arm being numb.
poor halfling. So, to the best of your knowledge, you all make it across. There's that brief tussle where whichever one of you is in the lead has this like heart-sinking feeling, this moment of panic when you think the door's locked because it has some a bit of resistance. Sarah, not paying attention to the fact that the group stopped, comes sort of not crashing into, but colliding into the back of the train there, trying to keep her head on a swivel for this unknown creature, which is enough to dislodge the door from its position. I need. We're gonna randomize. There's one, two. There's 5 of you. 1d5.
Yes.
So that would be Kotark. If I can get an athletics check from you. You manage, as the door is falling off its hinges, to catch and very quickly press it up against the wall, preventing it from falling into the shop entirely. The rest of you rushing in as Kotark slides the door closed behind you all, and there's that sort of locked breath moment where it's, okay, did we do it? Did we do it? As you let the door settle and hold itself up, Kotark, the lot of you, this but Kotark, as he's positioned by the door, see against one of the glass windows this 4-clawed handprint of ice form and just slowly drag down, and what looks like something breathing on the window.
What is that?
And that's where we'll fade to black.